Y'all killing me with this.
Mark's about to talk about how he got sick from eating ass. He was eating so much ass. This guy, he was eating so much goddamn ass, bro. To the point to where it got him sick. Did you even know that that was possible? I didn't even know that that was possible. To eat so much ass that it actually gets you sick. Like, that's kind of fucking nuts, bro. Like, that's actually kind of crazy. Listen to this.
Going, you're really just tightening that rump.
I feel like it goes away, though, as soon as you get on stage.
You get a little fight or flight, but every now and then, you just like, oh, I had a crazy meal. I had oysters in the green room, and you're like, ooh.
Oysters in the green room.
When do you order your oysters in a green room?
I order everything on the menu. It's free food. Pull up a photo of me doing my Comedy Central.
Stop bragging.
A half hour a while ago, but I have a crazy virus, and I was shitting myself on stage, like gurgling.
While you were doing the special?
My big taping. It was like the biggest I had ever done, half-hour special, whatever.
Oh, man.
I looked so
see
fat,
this.
I'm sweaty. I had a H. pylori. You get that from eating ass.
Oh, H. pylori, huh? This guy's got it from eating ass. You know what I mean? That's some crazy shit. Imagine you eat ass that much to the point to where it makes you sick. As if it's like cheesecake or something like that. That's how much you're eating ass. Like, you can't eat like a whole cheesecake in one sitting because you'll get sick. It's like too much in you. That shit'll sit inside of you like a rock. Or it's like when you eat food too fast. You can't do that. That shit'll make you sick, man. You know? So imagine eating so much ass that it actually made you sick. Like you ate so much of it, your body couldn't take it anymore. Your body's like, please, can we get some actual food in us for once? You know, please. I'm gonna start. Your body's fighting back because you haven't eaten in days. Because the only thing you've eaten is ass. You know that you can't live like that, bro. Listen to this guy. He's gonna talk about it. And then you're going to see what he looks like. Dude, he looked insane. I didn't even know that was a thing. When I saw the way he looked off of eating just a smidge of ass, I was like, I don't think that's for me, bro. Like, I couldn't. I thought about it a couple times. It seemed enticing once or twice. Sometimes you meet a girl with a cute one, right? It's just never really dove into it. I never took the leap. And I always thought maybe it could be okay. Maybe. And then I saw what this asshole looked like after eating a smidge of booty. I don't know about that one.
A crazy virus, and I was shitting myself on stage, like gurgling.
While you were doing the special?
My big taping. It was like the biggest I had ever done, half-hour special, whatever.
Oh, man.
I looked so
see
fat,
this.
I'm sweaty. I had a H. pylori. You get that from eating ass. Yeah, you consume feces.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Damn, not even just eating ass. He was eating the poo-poo. He was eating the poo-poo. You ever see that African guy? There was like this video that was it was like a preacher from Africa talking about gay people, and he's like, they eat the poo-poo. They eat the poo-poo. The gay people eat the poo-poo. Like he's talking, they saying they fuck each other in the ass and then they eat the shit afterwards. You have to be like, you don't know, you have no idea what gay people are if that's what you think is actually going on. I mean, it might be. I don't know. I don't know anybody. I have a gay brother. That's about it. Haven't talked to him in 27 years. Not because he's gay, though. He's just an asshole. But, yeah, this guy, he's been eating so much ass that he's even getting the residuals. He's getting that poo-poo down his gullet, right? And this is fucking up his system. Gave him a little bit of that H. pylori. So he has a Comedy Central special coming out, right? This is back when Comedy Central was actually relevant. And he gets that H. pylori. He goes to Comedy Central. He's like, guys, we got to reschedule. I'm sick as fuck. And they tell him to fuck himself and that he's going to either be on stage or they're going to just axe the whole goddamn thing. So he gets on stage looking crazier than hell. Watch this.
It was a fat...
What was his name?
Hey.
He said fat. I was like, I got to get it in quick. It's all about timing.
It was John Panette.
Oh, wow. You do look
Holy
sick.
shit.
I'm wearing a ton of makeup, but I'm like bloated.
Bro, what the fuck?
Look like a chubby.
Bro, look at Mark. Mark looking actually insane. Spotify has hands down the shittiest HTML5 player I've ever seen in my life. It goes gray when you pause. It fucking is like super sensitive to the touch. You can't zoom in on the shit. So Mark looks crazy. And then you see Mark over here, the difference, bro. Like this motherfucker in this, he looks like Ralphie May. This guy's so goddamn fat. Sweating his ass off.
I was the same weight I am now, but just that, I'm so fat and sick,
You
and I'm
look
trying
like
to
a
push
little
through.
boy.
Yeah.
So were you sick days before as well?
Yeah, but they're like, we're not changing it. This is when you got to do it. Wow. Look at the neck, everything. I mean, I look like Ralphie May.
You actually look
He's getting ready to shit his pants there on stage, dude. Guy's like really gonna lose it there.
cute. You look like
Good
you want
little
to pinch your
cutie.
cheeks.
Cherubic.
You look,
Look like
yeah,
a little
cherubic.
cutie.
That's the word. Like I want to pinch your cheeks.
Look at that. You gotta watch it, folks. I'm telling you, you have to watch it because, dude, if eating ass is gonna do that to you, I don't know about that one. If eating ass will do that, it'll turn you into that. It'll make you look like Mark Norman. Then count me out, dude. Count me out. I don't ever want to eat no goddamn ass if that shit's gonna make you look like that. So let's see. What else we got? What are some other good time codes we got here? Oh, look. Mark Norman. Look, this is like a chock-filled Mark Norman episode. We got to give it up for Mark. He's really, I mean, aside from you guys, Mark is the real star here. Like, something's burning. He's making an ass out of himself. He's making an ass out of himself on the JRE, you know, getting H. Pilori from eating a little bit of ass. That's some wild shit, you know? So now in this next time code, he's going to talk about eating people's leftover food, right? And you think, like, when you hear me say that, you're thinking, like, oh, eating, like, people's leftovers in the fridge, right? Like, your roommate comes home, and he leaves, like, a little bit of Applebee's in the fridge, and you see that Applebee's, and you're like, that shit's looking real nice right now. I might be eating on those leftovers. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Mark is in a restaurant. He sees a waiter walking by with a tray of food that people have not finished, right? Mark's snatching wings, taco bites, jalapeno poppers off of it. If there's some cuts of steak off of that, Mark's eating that too. Mark is going crazy. He will eat people's leftovers in real time. Like, they're not even getting a chance to box the fucking things up yet. And this guy's rich. He's rich, okay? Like, Joe's like, dude, tip 100 a beer. Stop eating people's leftovers. You living like a homeless guy, bro. And you're a millionaire. You cannot do this.
Still got it. It still counts. You only have like a half a second delay. It's like the 5-second rule where you drop food.
Yeah. Oh, that 5-second rule really helps when you're hungry.
I'm just thinking about all the ass that Norman's eating and think about how ridiculous it would be to not eat food off the ground.
What the fuck?
Oh, I had to swallow real fast because that one got me. I just think about all the ass that Mark has eaten, right? And how he just won't eat food off the ground. Joe, I hate to break it to you, bro, but you're about to get the hugest reality check. This guy will eat food out of somebody's ass, you know? This guy will eat like those, like Lana Rhodes, dude. He'll eat cereal out of somebody's gaping asshole, Mark Norman. He don't care where the food comes from. He's eating it.
Facts.
Yeah, you got to do it.
He eats fucking leftovers at restaurants.
I ate yours when you went to the bathroom.
Why not?
That's food.
Norman just would see, like, at the cellar, stuff coming back, and he goes, whoa.
Well, I'm telling you,
What? Bro, this guy, okay.
it works. This has never not worked for me. You
Listen.
go up to a table that's been sitting there for a while at a restaurant. You go, you want me to clear this out of the way? And they go, oh, please. And you just take their wings.
Wow.
It's-
Somebody has to send this guy to fucking jail, bro. You cannot do that. You can't just walk it. This has to be a lie. He has to be lying about this. Because if you're in a restaurant, if I'm in a restaurant and I'm sitting there eating some food, some guy in regular clothes comes up to me and goes, you want me to clear all this off for you? I'd be like, who the fuck are you? Like, why are you even at my table right now? Think about it. So they were, okay. This is why I have to poke holes in this story. This is the shit that when I watch these podcasts, this is why my podcast exists. When I watch these and listen to these, that's what goes through my mind. I go, wait a minute, there's a lot of holes in this goddamn story. Like, okay, a group of people, they go into a restaurant. They meet a server or a hostess, right? Or a host. Person probably wearing a uniform. That person then brings them to a table, goes, your server will be here with you in a second. Then they meet the server, who's probably in a uniform. Then you kind of are just subconsciously looking around the restaurant, and it's very easy to spot the people in uniform. So it doesn't even take that much brain power for your mind to subconsciously go, okay, everyone who is not those people are all customers, just like me. Not that hard to put together in your mind. You don't even have to be thinking about it. Your mind does it on its own. And then that server comes, takes your order, brings drinks to you, has been waiting on you for 45 minutes until you're halfway through your meal. And Mark seems to think that he can then go to that group of people who will immediately recognize him as another patron of the restaurant, just like them. And he thinks that he can go up to their table and go, hey, you guys want me to clear all this off for you? They're going to be like, wait, are you Mark Norman? Like, you know, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? I know I would. I'd be like, dude, I'd be like, what are you? I'd pull out pepper spray. I'd start spraying him in his goddamn face.
Never not worked.
And you just eat their wings?
Yeah, it's wings.
But then they find out that you're not working there.
Well, that
Doesn't matter. They want it out of the way.
Yeah.
They probably watch. That guy just took our wings. He's eating them.
See, Joe knows what time it is. I forgot to even mention that part. Then Mark takes the wings and goes back to his table and sits down. Now the whole table is looking at him like, oh, that guy's homeless. Now they're probably all sitting there contemplating, because I'll tell you, people who don't follow comedy, they don't know who comedians are. We talked about all this with Ethan. Ethan claims to be a comedian, so he should know who those comedians are. If Ethan just didn't make that claim and was just a regular podcaster like he should be labeling himself as, it would make sense for him not to know who Ralph Barbosa and Nate Bargatze are. It would make sense for him not to know them. Because people who don't follow comedy, who don't watch comedy podcasts, they don't know who comedians are. Comedians are not like other celebrities, right? So they're going to see this random guy. They're not going to see Mark Normand and be like, oh, this is like Bill Murray doing like a bit or something. They're going to just see some random guy steal their wings. They're going to think you're homeless. So they're going to be like talking to the server like, hey, can we pay for that guy's meal? You know, he seems real down and out. He seems a little retarded. Does he need anything?
Yeah. They've never questioned it. They just run away.
That's so weird. How many times have you done that?
Oh, geez, a dozen.
Norman is the biggest Jew I know.
A dozen. But he's just saying a dozen. This guy's been doing this probably all his goddamn life.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.